Do you want to know how to win the biggest game of your life? Do you want to know how to get all the success you want? Have you had enough of watching others succeed while you feel like giving up? Every day is one big disappointment after another. You are frustrated, stressed, overwhelmed, and just plain sick of life. That it all feels too hard, depressing, and you are worn out. You get up each morning with a heavy heart, dreading the day ahead of you. Let's look at life in another way. It can be likened to a ball game. Like a sports game, life can have many twists and turns, so many different outcomes, so many if-onlys. The way the ball bounced in that very crucial moment. All sorts of balls can be used. Different size ones, many shapes and colours. No matter what you do with them, they might still encounter obstacles and things just don't go as planned. They might go where they are not supposed to. They can even get lost along the way. But the purpose of the ball is to score and win the game. As long as you keep the ball in play, stick to the rules of the game, keep the energy high and take action, then results happen. There can be many ups and downs in the game, but with determination, that sheer grit and commitment, they can succeed. Sports balls can be used in many ways. Tossed in the air, kicked, hit, thrown, caught and returned, lost, squashed, stolen, worn out and end up out of shape, just like what can happen with your life. To keep the game alive, you have to keep bouncing it to and fro, following its purpose and passion. Like in the game of life, do what is necessary. Hang on to that ball with grim determination. Get out there with guts, the grit to conquer it all. Whether it is in life, business or a ball game, you get what you put in, and it comes down to starting out with a great plan and having the basic steps in place. Start with great foundations. As Michael Jordan, famous basketballer, said, you can practice shooting balls 8 hours a day, but if your technique is wrong, then all you become is very good at shooting the wrong way. Get the fundamentals down and the level of everything you do will rise. Basketball, like anything else in life or business, it mostly comes down to doing the basic stuff right. Jordan warns that when you get away from the fundamentals, the bottom can fall out of whatever you do. In any situation, the basics must be exceptional for greater results later in the game. The golfer, before he hits the ball, needs the basics correct. His stance. Rugby, correctly lining up the ball before you kick it and getting the right mindset. Basketball, correct technique before shooting balls, and it is the same with any sport. The basics must be perfect for a better outcome. Life is a juggling act with many different balls being tossed in the air or thrown at you from all directions. I have developed a program called Unstoppable, where you can get all the balls lined up for success. In almost all problem areas of your life, you are the problem and you are the solution. Your resistance comes from inside yourself, from your beliefs and the story you tell yourself. You are not the only one that has these feelings. I coach people just like you every day, and in fact have felt like that myself. After surviving being buried beneath a building in an earthquake, I initially was very grateful to be alive. But slowly, as the months and years went by and I was repeatedly thrown a curveball and knocked down time after time, I felt like I would have been better off to have been left under that building. Every day fighting insurance companies, battling with injuries, trying to recover from the losses of losing my business, home and personal belongings. It didn't seem to matter how much I tried. It was kapow, slam dunk, another ball struck me down. I would get up trying again and kapow, slam dunk again. It was very depressing, so I do understand how hard it is sometimes to keep going. But you can. It's time to ditch phrases like, I'd love to but I can't, in your life and business for good. Just start and do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. Taking the curveballs that are thrown at you, grabbing them with both hands and slamming them down for victory. Take the learnings from it and pick yourself up for greater success. Life is a juggling act with many different balls being tossed in the air or thrown at you from all directions. Don't have any regrets about all the things you would have loved to have done but didn't. All those balls you wished you had grabbed and just gone for it. The missed opportunities, the pain and suffering, the unfulfilled dreams. That you looked at those balls and hesitated too long and they dropped into someone else's hands. You don't want that to happen to you. Take the curveballs that have been thrown at you, grab them with both hands and slam them down for victory. Take the learnings from it and pick yourself up for greater success. Go and download my book for free, where I share my stories of overcoming adversity and how you can too. You can download it at www.karenjscott.co.nz/book. It's all yours for free. See you over there.